Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well. I'm recording from Revive headquarters, which is basically my home office. And we're still unpacking, as you can tell. There's not many books up here. There's a few down there, but we're still working at it. But God is so good. We're so excited about what God's doing. I wanted to ask for your prayers. Me and my wife are actually speaking this weekend at an event called the Burn Conference, where there's going to be a bunch of young people. And it is in Northeast Alabama. A bunch of young people gathering together that are hungry for God, that are wanting to know how to burn for Jesus, how to have their hearts on fire for Him consistently. And so both me and my wife were speaking at that event, so we're so excited. So please do pray for that. We're just believing that there's going to be young people that are burning for Jesus and that will leave burning on fire even more so, and that they will take the fire of God that they get at that conference and take it to their church, take it to their campuses, take it wherever they go, that they would literally be burning ones for Jesus. So we're so excited for this conference. And then the week after, I'll be speaking at Missions Conference in Philadelphia. And then the 2 weeks after that, we're doing a pre-now prayer gathering at Penn State University. So what we're doing is we are gathering students together to pray for the Now event, to pray for a revival on the campus of Penn State University. And here's the cool thing. I'm getting word that there's student leaders, I should say, from all over the East Coast, from campuses all up and down the East Coast that are coming to Penn State to pray with us, to worship with us, and to intercede on behalf of Penn State. So we're super excited for that, because I know that God is going to impart the heart of revival, and I know that God is going to really birth something so fresh in those students. So if you can pray for these things, that would be so incredible. Me and my wife Rebecca, we're so thankful for you all, and we just appreciate your prayers and support. The video that I'm going to show you, the one I recorded in Cleveland at the airport, I'm sharing a little bit of what I shared on my Facebook Live video. Some of you may have seen the Facebook Live video about how an atheist got hit with the power of God right on campus at Penn State. So I share a little bit of that, but I also share with you some things that I didn't talk about on the Facebook Live video. Some of the prayer requests that I had before going into Penn State, how God literally answered that prayer, and it was incredible. So I do share that as well, and I share just some amazing things that God did on behalf of what's happening with Now. So just want to share that with you. Feel free, please do take a few minutes and watch that video. If you have any questions, email me. If you have any prayer requests, email me as well. On behalf of my wife and my children, we love you all, and I'm looking forward to talking with you all soon. God bless.
Good morning, Revive friends and partners. This is David. Obviously, you know that. I am in Cleveland. I am in the home of LeBron right now, and I couldn't convince him to come back to Miami, so sorry for those who've been hoping for that. But I just want to listen. I'm amazed by what God is doing, and I wanted to say thank you so much for praying for this past Penn State trip and Ohio State trip. I'm in Cleveland. My flight's going back home today, and I can't wait to be with my family, be with my wife and kids. My daughter has an event at school called Daddy and Me, and so I can't wait to get there for that. So I'm so excited. But I just listen. I'm going to put a link to a Facebook Live video that I did. I'm going to see if I can actually just put the video in this email, but if I can't, I'm going to put a link to it. Please watch it, because it just tells you some of the things that God's been doing. Now, first off, I asked you all to pray for more people to join our Now team, more students, and God has answered that prayer. We still need more, but one of the guys on our team, his name is Mike. Mike, he knew kind of the need, and he was talking to other students about being a part of the Now core team at Now Penn State, and my goodness, the students that he got, they're so hungry for God, so hungry, so on fire, just yearning for revival. And literally, I had a meeting with Mike and these two other guys, and while we were talking, I was just sharing now the power of God. I could literally sense the presence of the Lord in this vegan restaurant, and I don't eat vegan, but these guys were on a Daniel fast, so I totally understood that. But while I'm talking about what God wants to do at Penn State and what Now is about, I could just sense the presence of the Lord. But for me, if you know me, I'm just I always want to be in tune and constantly connected to what the Lord is doing. So I can just sense, even right now, I just sense His presence. But I could sense so heavily at this vegan restaurant where we're talking, and one of the students, I mean, as I'm sharing this, he's in tears, he's crying, and I could just sense, man, the Lord, Holy Spirit was doing something so powerfully. And these guys afterwards said, "Yeah, we totally want to be a part of this. We want to be connected here." And then what was so cool was I got to connect with two other campus ministry leaders. It wasn't, we didn't plan to meet. While me and some of these guys were doing prophetic evangelism on the campus, we happened to meet one of the campus pastors, and he came along with us to go do prophetic evangelism. And he was like, "Man, we are all about this. We love evangelizing. We love prophetic ministry." And afterwards, like, "So what are you doing here? And tell us about yourself." And I was sharing about what now Penn State was going to be about and what we're doing. And these guys were like, "Bro, we're in. We're going to get our students to come. We want to help with this." And so these two guys, on top of that, wanted to help. And here's the incredible thing. Okay, here's the incredible thing. I'm so blown away. Well, I definitely want you to watch the video because I share a story about how while we were doing prophetic evangelism, and there was so many. I mean, so many stories out of this. I only shared about. I shared one highlighted story walking from this field, and I just feel like the Lord said, "Go and talk to her." And so I talked to her, and I said, "Hey, is there anything you need God to do in your life?" Her name's Casey, and she said, "No, I'm good. I don't need anything. My life's pretty good, but I don't believe in God." And I said, "Really?" I said, "You don't. What do you mean?" She said, "I'm an atheist. I don't believe in the existence of God at all." And we just start talking, and I share about how I encountered Christ and how my encounter with God changed my life forever. And I said, "This is going to sound weird, but I just prayed this for another guy here on campus. But and I said, "I've never prayed this before this, but can I pray for you to have an encounter with Jesus that would change your life forever?" And she said, "Sure." I'm like, "Okay." So I started praying for her. I said, "Lord," and just went in and said, "Lord, would you just show her, number one, that you are real, you are who you say you are, and that you deeply love her and you care for her, that you have plans for her life." And I just while I'm praying, the Lord just tells me to just say what Jesus said: "Come unto me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke and learn from me, for my yoke is easy, my burden is light, and it is in me you find rest for your soul." And so while I'm saying this, and I said, I just feel like Jesus is telling me this. While I'm saying this, the power of God hits her, and she starts weeping. This is outside, broad daylight, not in a church setting, and she's like, she starts crying. She goes, "I don't know what's happening." She goes, "I don't know why I'm even crying." And she's just like, "My goodness, I don't know what's happening. I can't stop crying." And that's Jesus working in your life right now, showing you that He loves you and that He is real and He is who He says He is. Sorry. Um, Gosh. And I said, "Can I just keep praying?" And I just said, "Lord Jesus, will you show her, give her a sense of your peace you give. It's not as the world gives." And I just said that Jesus says that the peace He gives is not as the world gives. So I said, "Peace, let the peace of God just rest on you, that you would sense what it feels like to walk with Jesus." And while I said that, the peace of God hit her, and she just went into another level of crying. She goes, "I don't know what's happening right now." And she said, "I so need this." She goes, I've been going through so much. I so need this right now." And I just started sharing the gospel with her and talking with her. And she's like, "I got to go to class." And, she's got to go to class. And so I said, "Can I walk with you and pray with you?" While I'm walking and praying with her, here's the incredible thing. The Lord gives me such detailed words of knowledge about her life. And she's like, she literally stops and said, "How do you know this about me?" She said, "You're a stranger." She goes, "I don't understand how you know this." And I said, "That's Jesus. He wants to show you that He's real and that He exists and that He knows your life so intimately that He wants to have a relationship with you and that He is real. And there's no way a stranger who's ever met you could know this except that Jesus reveals it to them." And this girl's just blown away. Luckily, that guy Ryan, who was a campus pastor, I didn't know that when I first met him. He inadvertently gave me a flyer for one of their events. And I said, "Hey, connect. Look, I have this one flyer. It's with this great Christian group here, and they're not want to judge you or anything, but they want to help you walk with Jesus. Here, contact them if you have any questions. Connect with them." I'm reminded of Peter when he prayed when the book of Acts, where they prayed for Peter while he was in jail. And while they're praying, they hear a knock on the door. Someone answers it, and they're like, "It's Peter." And they're like, "No, you're crazy. That can't be Peter. Maybe it's this angel." Which, first off, like, wow, what kind of encounters did they have that they saw angelic visitations that commonly? But that's another point. But while they're praying, they see the very thing they're praying for. And I just felt like that happened. Like, while I'm praying for this girl to have an encounter with God, I'm thinking that this will happen like a week later or maybe a couple of days or maybe while she's going to sleep. But right as I'm praying for it, the presence of God just totally wrecks her, and God just visits her and touches her life in a way that will change her life forever. She'll never be the same again. So keep Casey in prayer. I'm just believing that God is going to continue to work in her life. And there's other stories. I mean, I could tell you a guy named Sam, while he's walking through the student union, I just stopped and just talked to him, and me and this other guy, Sam, we were just talking to this guy, and the Lord gives us such. He said, "I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus. I don't go to church or anything like that." The Lord gives us such detailed words of knowledge and prophecy. He's like laughing. He's like, "This is crazy. I don't know how you guys know this." And he's like, "Man, like this has made my day. This is the best day." Like he goes, "Oh, guys, I want to. Well, what church do you go to? Like, I want to go to that place. I want to. Man, this is amazing." He was just blown away. Here's another incredible thing. So while I'm sharing it with these guys, Sam and Ryan, who I didn't know this, but they were campus pastors for a campus ministry there, and I just shared the need of how we were paying for the full fee of the auditorium and how it cost like thousands of dollars, but we just knew that this is what God was calling us to do. And these guys were like, "Hey, bro, listen, because we're campus ministry, we can easily get that room, and it will cost us not even anywhere close to that. And so I know there's so many other expenses. We'll take that cost. We will book the room under our ministry, and we just let you guys use it. Like we totally want to be a part of this. We totally want to just connect and come alongside with this." With the now, meaning now at Penn State. And guys, I'm so incredibly blown away by this because I didn't pray that God would open that door. I mean, I did earlier, but I just kind of gave up on that. And you guys were praying for us. I know you were praying for me. And not only did God work on students and to partner with us and to help be a part of the Now team, but we also have a group, a ministry that's willing to book the auditorium for us so we don't have to pay thousands of dollars. And I just want to say, man, it's such an incredible, it's a relief. It's an incredible way of showing God's provision. It's amazing. And so you're living one of the greatest times in history. I just want to say God is doing some crazy, amazing things. I just want to say thank you for your prayers. Thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys. Becky, I, and the children, we love you all. And if you have any prayer requests, email me, please. I'd love to pray with you, just to see God's release of His miracles and His glory and His provision in your life, in your family's life, in your work, whatever you do, that what you lay hands on will just prosper. And so just pray that blessing upon you. Love you all. God bless you. And I'll probably be sending this at some point today. Again, it's like 6 something in the morning, but I got to fly. I got to run. Talk to you all later.